Hi there. Today I want to talk about depression, something I've suffered with for many years. Until I came to understand it fully, it was very difficult to get out of the dark hole. I just kept sliding further down into depression. Now, to the man in the street who's not suffered from depression or any other mental health issues, they seem to think that depression is just not a very good mood. They seem to think that it is very much black and white. Well, it couldn't be further from the truth. Some people even suggest it's black and white, a good mood, a bad mood, a bit in between, a bit grey. Well, a bit grey, you need to be a bit more specific than a bit grey, because there's grey, there's another grey, there's some more greys. Look, there's some greys. Anyone see what I'm getting at here? There are so many different greys, all of which lead to a darker and darker place. So let's take these out of the way and let's deal with a simplified version of those greys. Here we are. Here's your white. And here's your black at the bottom. Now, most people, they seem to think they're here, but they're more than likely somewhere in this area, because I don't think very many people have a perfect day every day. And if you do, what's that? It's going to be the birth of your child, your wedding, something like that. Absolutely perfect day. But most people operate in this kind of area. People who are suffering from depression and are severely depressed are down here somewhere. Now, the closer you get to the black, the worse you're going to feel. I've been on that black borderline myself, and it's not a good place. The way I perceived it and the way I tried to get out of it was every morning when I woke up, you can generally judge how you're feeling. Let's say wake up, you might not have slept. I didn't quite often. But every morning, make a judge of how you're feeling on a mental scale of grey. And during that day, try and be positive, try and find something in that day just to move you up a scale, even if it's just one colour of grey. And eventually you'll find yourself going up. People will knock you back. It's life. Things happen that knock you back. But every time you get knocked back, try and make progress up the scale. One square to another isn't much of a jump, one way or another. But thinking of one line, 2 lines, that's quite a big drop or a big gain. But do something positive. Make yourself better. You have to want to be better to get better. If you're down here and you're really struggling, you really need to talk to someone. A friend over a cup of coffee, make an appointment to see your GP, have a look at some online resources. There's plenty out there. There's fantastic stuff on the Mind website. Samaritans can help as well, and there are many others. I'll go into more at a later date. But be mindful of where you are on the grey scale and try and move yourself up the grey scale bit by bit until you get somewhere near the top, which is where I am these days. A much happier place. It can be done. It took me a long time and I went through a lot of heartache to get there. But I'm so pleased that I got there. Well, good luck with your recovery. And until next time, goodbye.